Hey guys, this is Cannon with MakeUseOf.com, and today we're reviewing the FitBit Surge, the latest in a newest line of fitness wearables from FitBit Incorporated. FitBit is among the oldest of the fitness wearables companies, having first released the Fitbit Tracker in 2008. So does the Surge live up to its pedigree? Let's find out. Inside of the box you'll find the Surge, a proprietary charging cable, and some manuals. You'll notice that on the Surge itself, there's a non-standard USB charging and data port. The port doesn't come with a rubber seal as you would expect on most weatherproof devices. It's instead extremely shallow, and there's no exposed circuit boards. It also uses a textured silicone rubber wrist strap with a traditional locking mechanism. On the left side of the device sits a single power/home button, and on the right side of the device are two context buttons. These allow the user to select exercise modes. The Surge uses a monochromatic LCD screen similar to what's on the Pebble or Basis Peak, and a backlight with a faint blue coloration. Altogether, the Surge incorporates all the modern features that fitness trackers have been throwing into their devices, and it does so in a relatively compact and utilitarian package. Using the Surge doesn't take much effort at all. Just install the app on either your iOS, Android, or desktop, then pair the Fitbit with your phone or device and strap it on. Unlike the Basis Peak, the Surge requires that you manually input whatever exercise it is that you're doing other than walking. So far it covers jogging, weightlifting, hiking, stationary cardiovascular workout machines, and oddly, yoga. If you pick an exercise that takes you outdoors, the GPS feature automatically engages, tracking your route, which you can then view on Fitbit's website. And then on top of all of that, you can also track sleep statistics. For each of these exercises, the Surge tracks 3 primary health metrics: caloric burn, steps taken, and heart rate. You can also set timers so you can keep track of the amount of time you've spent exercising. Overall, the Surge offers one of the most fully featured exercise tracking suites around, but it does suffer from its share of difficulties. For starters, the sleep tracking feature doesn't really tell you much about the quality of your sleep, other than whether or not you may have moved during rest. Second, all activity except sleeping and walking are manually activated. The user must engage and disengage. It's really easy to forget to either set the beginning of the exercise or the end of an exercise, and oftentimes I found myself leaving the device running for hours before I realized I'd forgotten to shut it off. And third, there's no bicycle setting, which seems somewhat of a strange oversight. Fourth, I found that the Fitbit Surge caused a bit of numbness in my arm after wearing it for a short period of time, and then on top of that I developed a minor amount of chafing on my wrist after wearing it for less than a week. Overall, the Fitbit Surge is one of the most detailed exercise trackers around, with its manual activation, relatively shallow ability to track biometric data, and some of the chafing that it caused on my wrist make it relatively difficult to use health tracking. While the GPS feature is interesting, it's not enough to warrant a purchase over the cheaper Basis Peak. And that's it for this review. For a full-length review and instructions on how to win your very own Fitbit Surge, please visit MakeUseOf.com.